Sunday scenarios at the US Open. What could happen in the final round at the Country Club in Brookline? Matt Fitzpatrick and Will Zalatoris take a share of the lead into the final round at the Country Club, with defending champion Jon Rahm a shot back in. Third, watch the final round on Sunday from 2 p.m. live on Sky Sports Golf. Who will win the US Open? Which records could be broken on the final day in Brookline? We look at 6 potential scenarios going into what is set to be a special major Sunday. A breakthrough victory for Zalatoris? Will Zalatoris is still searching for a long-awaited maiden PGA Tour title, although a brilliant third-round 67 has bolstered his chances of making that first victory in a major. Sponsored link. Hong Kong pulled closer to mainland with vision for new northern core. Nikkei Asia. Recommended by. Zalatoris finished runner-up at the Masters last year and has already lost out in 2 playoffs in 2022, missing out to Luke List at the Farmers Insurance Open and being beaten by Justin Thomas in extra holes at last month's PGA Championship. US Open. Latest headlines and video. Latest US Open leaderboard. Arnold Palmer was the last player to follow a major playoff loss with a win in the next major some 60 years ago, but can Zalatoris change that at the Country Club? Another Brookline win for Fitzpatrick? Only 3 Englishmen over the past 100 years have won the US Open: Cyril Walker, Tony Jacklin and Justin Rose, with Matt Fitzpatrick in prime position to joint had elite group at the venue where he won the US Amateur in 2013. Danny Willett was the last player to make their maiden PGA Tour title a major, winning the Masters in 2016, with Graham McDowell, Louis Oosthuizen, Martin Cameron Charles Schwartzel among the other players to do so. Fitzpatrick heads into the final day on 4 under alongside Zalatoris, having finished a 2 under 68 with a final hole bogey, with the 27-year-old primed to build on a strong first half of the year and challenge for an elusive victory on American soil. A first-time major winner? Even if Zalatoris or Fitzpatrick isn't the man lifting the trophy on Sunday evening, there are plenty of other players at the business end of the leaderboard who could still secure a maiden major title. 13 of the past 17 US Opens have been won by first-time major champions, with Sam Burns and Adam Hadwin among the players in the running to make it 14 and 18. Hadwin, the first-round leader, scrambled to a level par 70 to stay within 2 of the lead, while Burns is 3 off the pace after a third-round 71. Halfway joint leader Joel Dahman remains an outside contender, with Ireland's Seamus Power 5 strokes adrift going into the final day. A successful title defense for Rahm? Rahm remains in the running to become just the 4th player since World War II to claim back-to-back US Open titles, despite suffering a nightmare finish to his third round. Only Ben Hogan, Curtis Strange and more recently Brooks Koepka have won the event in successive seasons, with Rahm looking to join that club after last year's impressive victory at Torrey Pines. Rahm held a 1-shot lead with a hole to play, only to take 2 attempts to get out of a fairway bunker on his way to a double bogey 6 at the par 4. Last, the Spaniard heads into the final day in 3rd spot and a shot off the pace. A historic success for McIlroy? No player in modern PGA Tour history has won the week before winning the US Open, but McIlroy still has the opportunity to change that record despite a disappointing Saturday in Brookline. McIlroy followed rounds of 67 and 69 with a 3 over 73 to fall 3 strokes off the pace, meaning the former world number 1 is going to need to impress on the final day to challenge for a first major victory since 2014. The Northern Irishman bogeyed 3 of his opening 6 holes but holed par saves from 10 feet or further 3 times on his back 9, keeping himself inside the top 7 and in the running to win the US Open for a second time. A Sunday charge for Scheffler? 7 players have won the Masters and US Open in the same year, with Scottie Scheffler still in with an outside chance of joining that club and claiming a 5th PGA Tour victory of the season. Scheffler has already won the WM Phoenix Open, Arnold Palmer Invitational, WGC Dell Technologies Match Play this year, along with that victory at Augusta National, with the world number 1 just 3 off the pace heading into the final day. Tiger Woods remains the only player to win the US Open as a world number 1, a feat he managed 3 times in his career, with Scheffler looking to match Woods. Recordon become a 2-time major champion. Who will win the 122nd US Open? Watch the final round live on Sunday from 2 p.m. on Sky Sports Golf and Sky Sports Main Event.